Hey everyone, and here is another cardio focused workout for you today. So all you'll need for this one is either a rucksack or with a few things in it, so it's heavy enough to lift above your head, or some baked beans or something like that. Okay, if you don't have any equipment, you don't have space for any, that's fine. It's still going to be a really good workout with no equipment at all. In general, the concept today is you're going to be working for periods of 90 seconds and then taking 90 seconds rest. So all you'll need is just a stopwatch, or again, something to count your time and see the clock rolling so you know when to start and stop, okay? We have the 3 levels as normal. So you have your sizzler, your flaming, and your torched. The main difference really being is that sizzlers are only going to go through each round twice. Flaming will go through each round 3 times, and the torch will have a good go at going through everything 4 times round. Obviously, if time becomes short, then you can change how many times you do each round. But you know, if you're going to go for a level, do try and stick to it as best you can. There's only a couple of variations of exercises throughout as well, so most of the exercises are similar for everyone. If we're looking at this section here in the middle, okay, so we'll talk through section A. We have 4 exercises, okay, and you're trying to complete all of them within that 90 seconds, okay? So you're going to go for 15 reps of the GTOH, that's ground to overhead, and we'll show that in a second. You're then going to do 10 push-ups, and then after you've done those, you're then going to do 8 sit-ups. If you haven't completed your 90 seconds by that point, you're then going to finish off your 90 seconds with squat jumps, okay? And that's how the concept will work for this whole workout for all blocks A, B, and C. Okay, once that 90 seconds is done, you'll then take 90 seconds to rest, and then you'll do the same set again for the number of sets that we've prescribed. So scissors, you'll do everything twice before you move on, flaming 3 times, torched 4 times. Okay, so in terms of the exercises, Charles is going to jump up and just demo the first 4. Okay, so GTOH, again, it's ground to overhead. So you'll need your bag or whatever weights you're using. And essentially, you're going to touch the floor with it, with a squat, and then you're going to lift it above your head. And then that'll be 1, 2, and so forth. Okay, so yeah. So if you don't have a bag or anything like that, you could just use your body weight. So literally squat down with your hands, touch up towards the ceiling for 1, 2, and you guys are all going to try and complete 15 reps. From there, you're going to go straight into your push-ups. Sizzlers, you're doing kneeling push-ups. Flaming and torched, you have your full push-ups. Okay, so taking the chest down towards the floor and then pushing back up. Okay, for 1, 2, up to 10 reps. And then your third exercise is sit-ups. Everyone's going to have a go at these, okay? So laying down completely on the ground. Feet can either be flat on the floor or they can be in the butterfly position. So soles of your feet together, knees outwards a little bit. Then from there, child's going to sit all the way up, touch your toes or the floor, and then roll back down. Okay, so that'd be 2, 3, all the way up to 8. Then from there, for example, if Charlie's done all of those 3 in 1 minute, that means she still has 30 seconds of work to do. So then she's going to squat jump for 30 seconds. Okay, so toes leaving the floor. If you're someone that doesn't like jumping or has quite bad knees and hips, then you can just go for a squat variation, okay? So it should continue until your buzzer, or you can see your timer goes to 1.5 minutes. Then it's going to take 90 seconds rest and then repeat that either 2, 3, or 4 times.
Okay, so once you have done section A, Jake's turn. Okay, so section B. So you've got, again, all of you have got the same exercise for section B. God, I can't speak. So you've all got air squats. So as Jake's going to show you, you're going to bend your knees, drive them forward, sit your hips back. Down you go, push through the heels and stand yourselves back up. So your first exercise, again, is air squats. You've got 20 of those. Once you've done 20 air squats, you're then going to move on to mountain climbers. So pop yourselves into your straight arm plank position. So shoulders, wrists underneath the shoulders. Keep your bums nice and tight and slightly arch at the top of your back, where your shoulders are. Then you're going to drive the knee forward towards the chest. Take it back down, drive the other knee forward. If you are going for the sizzlers, just take your time with it, kind of go a little bit slower if you need to. But as you kind of progress along to the torch, you can speed up the movement. Just only speed yourselves up if you are maintaining good technique. So please don't start speeding up if you're finding it too hard. as it's slower. So again, you've got 30 reps on that one. Then after that, you will move on to shoulder taps. So same position that you was just in, straight arm plank position. And then you're going to tap the opposite shoulder with the opposite hand, trying to keep the body as still as you can, like Jake is doing there. Again, if you are doing the Sizzler, to make it slightly easier, you're going to drop the knees down. Just make sure you keep your hips tucked under. Then you're going to tap the opposite shoulder, exactly as you did if you was doing it on your feet. All right, so you've got 20 reps on that one. Again, if you complete all of the reps, so if you complete your 20 air squats, 30 mountain climbers, 20 shoulder taps, you're then going to move on to a plank hold. And you're going to hold that plank and for the rest of that 90 seconds until that buzzer goes off. So again, elbows underneath the shoulders, keeps your bums nice and tight, squeeze your core, and then you're going to hold it for as long as you can until that buzzer goes off. Right.
Yeah, so then after option B, or round B, sorry, then we move into section C. So this will be your last round, so things will be starting to heat up because you'll be a little bit tired by now. So we then have lunges. So you, depending on your space and whatnot, you can either go for a forward lunge, so stepping forwards, control your back knee down towards the ground and step back up. Or then you can go for a reverse lunge, so stepping backwards and then standing back up. Okay, it's up to you. Every time one leg goes back, that counts as 1 rep. So you'll end up doing 10 each side as opposed to 20 each side. From there, you're then looking to do 15 jumping jacks. Okay, so standing, just feet by your hips, arms by your side to start. From there, you then jump sideways with the legs, up with the arms. So it'll be 3, 4, 5. So they can get done quite quickly. Then we have our burpee variations. Okay, so Sizzlers, you're going to go for 8 chair burpees. Okay, so hands will go down onto the sofa. You'll jump back with your feet, jump forwards, and then stand back up. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. Flaming, you guys are going for 8 straight arm burpees. Okay, so you're going to use the floor, arms stay straight, you jump forwards and back, or backwards and forwards with your legs. Okay, for 2 and 3. Torch, you guys get the beauties. They are chest to floor burpees. So you're going to go all the way to the floor, roll back up, stand up for 1 and for 2. Okay, once you've done those 8 with the remaining time of your 90 seconds, you then either have a wall sit if there's a convenient wall for you and you probably don't have laminate surface flooring because you might slide a little bit. So pop your back against the wall, squat your bum down to about 90 degrees and then just hold there for as much as possible. Then if you want to make life a little bit harder, you can pop your hands up above your head and hold something if you want to. If you do not have a wall that's convenient to use, we're going to go for a squat hold. So a bit like the air squats, you're going to sit your bum down, but you're just going to hold that position for as long as possible. Once you've done that set amount of times, hopefully you've had a very good workout, enjoyed it. And that's it. Let us know how you get on.